Thank you so
Namaste, Kaki. Namaste, Kaki. How are you? Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Good.
Namaste, Kaka.
Hey, son.
How are you?
How are you, man?
Very well, thank you.
Namaste,
Hi,
Kaka.
my Buddha.
Fine, thank you.
First of all, how are you?
Vishelle, Vishelle, you come here. Hello.
How are you? How are you? Looking lovely. How are you? Thank you so much.
How are you? How's it going? How are you?
Wow.
How are you?
Good morning. Wanna go?
Thank you very much.
I don't know what they did to the baby.
Thank you so
How are you?
much.
Thank you. Hello.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? What's the name? How are you?
Oh, Rushmini.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, thank you. How are you?
How are you? Kaka, how are you? Thank you very much.
How are you? Good. Right, thanks.
How are you?
Right, thanks. How you doing?
Very well.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste. How are you? Alright.
Auntie, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Namaste, how are you? Thank you. Namaste, Auntie, how are you?
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Namaste, Auntie, how are you?
This on camera.
Thank you.
I know you don't know it. You know?
I don't remember the
Hello.
Give it to you.
I've seen it everywhere, right? Come on.
How are you?
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Others, how are you?
Hello. How are you? Hello. How are you?
That's not very smart. Can you come through, son? Oh,
How are you? Fine. Thank you so much. How are you?
How are you? How are you? Hello, how are you? How are you? How are you? Very well, thank you.
Hello. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, same one. Vishen, thank you, my son. Reserve seats. Namaste. Let's be mommy.
Thank you.
How are you?
For some reason, there's only one over here. I'm cutting it on the
Well, thank you.
Congratulations. It happened so fast.
This is what my wife said is for the darling there. But what I'll do is keep it away.
So long.
Right up. It's all right. How are you? Thank you. How are you? Hello, how are you? How are you? Thank you. How are
Hi, congratulations. Welcome back. Hi, darling. How are you? Nice to see you.
How are you? Thank you.
How are you?
Hi. How are you? How are you?
Come close. Call for mommy.
No.
It's true, your brothers. I wanted to see everyone too.
Thank you very much.
Another day. Another day. Come next Everyone now.
Praveen Maharaj to lead us into prayer.
Dharma Premio, Prem Namaskar. May I most humbly request that you please rise and let us elicit the blessings of the Almighty for this function this evening. Hari Om, Om Sri Ganeshaya Namah. Vakrate kunde makarai suryakoti samprabham nirgudeva sarvakareshu sarvadam. O Ganesha, with your curved trunk and an impressive presence, you radiate the luster of millions of suns. Remove all obstacles from our path and make all our actions successful, including this evening's function. Hari Om, Om Agni Nayi Supatarayi Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunayi Vidwan Yodaya Se Majuramanum Bhushitam Te Nama Uktim Viddamaham. O Lord, who are light and wisdom, Thou knowest all our thoughts and deeds. Lead us by the right path to the fulfillment of life, and keep us away from sin. We offer unto Thee, O Lord, our praise and salutations. Namaste Sate Jagate Karanayi, Namaste Chite Sarve Lokashrayi, Namo Devata Tattvaye Mukti Pradayi, Namo Brahmanaye Vyapane Sashvatayi. Salutation to that being, the cause of the universe. Salutation to that consciousness, the support of all the worlds. Salutation to that one truth without a second, which gives liberation. Salutation to that eternal Brahman, who pervades all regions. Om Vayam Tatvam Samramo, Vayam Tvam Bhajamam, Vayam Tvam Jagate Sakshrupe Namaha, Sadakam Nidhanam Nirmalaye Vishnam, Bhavam Bodhi Bhutam Shanayam Vrajmaham. O thou eternal witness of the universe, we meditate on the one truth and silently we adore thee and offer thee our salutations. We take refuge in that one being, the basis of everything, self-supporting and supreme, a vessel in the sea of life. Om Asato Ma Satgamayam Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamayam Mrityur Ma Amritam Gamayam. Om Supreme Spirit, lead us from untruth to truth. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinam, Sarve Santu Niramayam, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kasti Dukha Mahapunyat. O Lord, in Thee may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. मिलकर के शांति पाठ करेंगे. ओम द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षे गुं शान्ति ऋतवी शान्तिरापा शान्ति औषधय शान्ति वनस्पतय शान्ति विश्वदेवः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति साम शान्तिरेधि. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सुशान्ति भवतु सर्व अरिष्ट शान्तिः. O Supreme Lord, Thy celestial regions are full of peace and harmony. Peace reigns on Thy earth and Thy waters. Thy herbs and trees are full of peace. All Thy forces of nature are full of peace and harmony. There is peace and perfection in Thy eternal knowledge. Everything in the universe is peaceful, and peace pervades everywhere. O Lord, may that peace come to us all this evening. Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat, Hari Om Tat Sat. Dhanyavad, you may be seated.
Namaste and good evening to one and all of you. I would like to extend a very cordial welcome to one and all of you. Your presence here this evening certainly cherishes our hearts. First and foremost, we've welcomed the Lord. I'd like to say a special welcome to my children, and on behalf of Raj and myself, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. Please stay as long as you can and enjoy the evening. Thank you.
Namaste and good evening to all. We're pretty early. I don't know what time Raj wants to start, so we have lots of time, so you have to bear with me for a long while now. It's my pleasure to mention just a few words about Vishen. On there is written congratulations, congratulations. That's what this whole evening is about, celebration and congratulations. I am very honored and pleased to say congratulations, Dr. Vishen Ramkisoon. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to Raj and Veena and obviously the whole family. I'm going to try not to say anything bad because I thought about it, there wasn't much bad to say. Vishen, being the handsome hunk that he is, gee whiz. I mean, the last time we really got confused with him and Hrithik Roshan's dancing sequences. But just a few light words on Vishen. He has a very good rapport with all the family members. He has an excellent rapport with both my boys. And obviously that cost me money because my boys got to go over there to see him. Then he comes here and they all spend money and it just costs us money. So Vishen is very, very expensive. But the good side about it is that he's going to be earning money soon, so we all can share in that. There's a few things that we could talk about Vishen, and I'm going to limit the lighter side of things because there are a few other speakers that would like to say quite a bit more. Vishen has, after a few years, qualified, has his MBBS at the Kempegodowa Medical Science Institute, something of that nature. It's quite confusing. But yes, I have been there a few times while he was studying. I've seen the determination that he's had over the last few years in trying to achieve, and, well, not only trying to achieve, he's obviously achieved and done all of us very proud. Vishelle has obviously led, Vishelle has done excellently, and Rochelle is almost at the end of the line also. So it's going to be a proud family, not just for Raj and Veena, but for all of us because of the excellent rapport that we enjoy with the children. Vishen has this thing about hearts over there, 2 and 1. You know, we didn't know, but he's MBBS and DKD. That's a new one that's going to be added to all the business cards. Dil Care Doctor. That's what he feels. And the Dil Care could go in many ways. It could be about, you know, being very genuine doctor, or it could be about the other aspect of his life. He was fortunate that he appeared on national television in India. That's amazing. But he did. He appeared on a glamorous show. And needless to say, it was about girls. And it was a dating game. And the best part about it was that he actually he walked away with honors, and he did win the date. Of course, when he saw the date, because it's one of these things, the girls on the one side, the boys on the one side, he didn't think it was Sumita Sen or Ashwari Rai, and he didn't follow it up. Shame on you. But I was glad he did that, because I was wondering, Vishen is studying and he's got a date, and he's got a thing to go to Goa, a couple of days away with this date in Goa. But at least he was on national television. But the point I'm making is that it's always about girls, and that's a worrying factor. Vishen has a good interest in the Grand Prix. He didn't have time to watch Michael Schumacher win again today, and obviously his 5th championship. So we viva, or whatever you say, Michael, but Michael goes like that. Excellent. Studying in India, Vishen has been up to a few tricks. The one time we heard that he took out the engine from the car. No, he did. He really took out the engine. But what he also did, he borrowed his friend's faster engine and put into his engine, into his car. And then he went drag racing. And of course, how did we get to know about it? Because the principal got involved, because on the Monday morning they read in the paper that Vishen was racing. Now Raj was upset, I was upset. And then fortunately, Vishen came out first, so we weren't upset anymore. Vishen is an avid cricket follower, especially when South Africa plays. I don't blame him. The national ground for Bangalore is literally a stone throw from his flat. So there we are. He's got lots of interest in the Miss India competitions because, again, there's beautiful women there, so he makes himself available to most of those. He's a bit of a club boy. He enjoys that. Why shouldn't he? He's got the looks, he's got everything else. He's fortunate he's got the intelligence to have qualified as a doctor, so now he can continue his clubbing and things like that. But day he get married very quickly, I'll break his legs. There's a whole lot of other things that can be said about Vishen, but generally we are just so proud this evening. We are really going to enjoy ourselves. There's lots of congratulations about Vishelle and everything else to follow, and I wouldn't want to take any of that limelight away. But I am so proud about Vishelle, Vishen, and Rochelle in her absence. And I think Lata will come in and continue with the next part of the speech for the evening, and well done to everybody.
Dear family, relatives and friends, namaste and a very good evening to everybody. This evening I have the pleasant task of introducing to you two very special people. But before I do that, I'd like to share with you something about a language that is very close and dear to each and every one of us, and that is the language of love. I have an extract here from Emily Matthews, and it goes, "Love speaks a language all its own, without a word or sound. It starts deep in the heart where all true happiness is found. It's whispered in the gentle trust of two people give each other, and heard within each lovely way they cherish one another. That's lovely, isn't that so about love? And that's one of the reasons we are here today, and that is to celebrate the love and the bond between these two special people, being Vishelle and Sanjith. I'd like to first of all introduce to you Dr. Sanjith Kamat, or Sanjith as we're going to fondly call him. Sanjith, first of all, on behalf of all of us, a warm South African welcome to you. Despite the cold weather and the snow and the roads being cold, all our hearts feel very, very warm. Give him a loud round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, a few words about Sanjith. Sanjith's family, that is the Kamat family, is from Mangalore, India, but his parents have settled in England for a few years now, and they actually live in Burton in North England. Sanjith also has an elder brother. After completing his academic career in England, Sanjith also moved across to Mangalore, where he studied at the Mangalore University in India, and he obtained his MBBS KMC at Mangalore University. Thereafter, he returned to England and successfully completed his English exams. He is currently holding the position of Senior Health Officer at the Bedford and Luton NHS Trust and in the Department of Psychiatry. Sanjith has also been very successful in his Part 1 exam at the Royal College, and he plans to take the Part 2 of this exam in March next year. And we wish you well with your preparations for that exam. Annie and I were very fortunate where recently we had been to London on a short holiday, and we had the opportunity of meeting Sanjith and Vishelle just for one day and one evening. But in that time, we obviously had time to get to know this young gentleman. And what struck me most about him was his good sense of humor, wit, intelligence, and his friendly disposition. And of course, most important of all, the good care that he has been taking of Vishelle in the short time they've got to know each other. And that's very important to us. I don't know much about his interests and hobbies, but I do know if you look around, you just now when I was walking around and as the guests were coming and getting seated, many of you were looking at the table and said, my God, what is this leg doing at my table? Or what is this guitar doing at my table? And Vishelle just shared a secret with me. The legs are there for Vishen, and the guitars are there for Sanjith. So one of his hobbies is playing the guitar. So anyway, that's going to be a good partnership there with Sanjith playing the guitar and Vishelle dancing. That will do well. Okay, so that's so much for Sanjith, and I'd like to give Sanjith now the opportunity to address you. So let's welcome Sanjith, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening to all of you. It's both a privilege and an honor for me to be here in front of all of you today. And I'm not one for really making long-winded speeches, so even though people who know me better might say otherwise. But I'll try and keep this as short and succinct as possible. Firstly, I'd like to thank not only Vishelle and her family, but for all of you who gathered here today for making me feel as welcome as I have been and feel at home here in Durban, South Africa. It's really made me quite happy and feel very comfortable here. And second, the man of the moment, Vishen. Congratulations to Vishen. You've worked hard all these years to get the MBBS degree, and I think that you've earned the responsibility and the privileges that come with being a doctor. And I'm sure you're going to have a long and successful career, and I look forward to being there with you when you're working in medicine. And finally, I'd like to say a few words about the person who's the reason I'm here today, Vishelle. You've all known Vishelle for much longer than I have, so there's not really much I can tell you that you don't already know. I am a lucky man. Well, Vishelle keeps reminding me about that, yes. Yeah. No, but seriously, I'm very fortunate. I've never met anyone, I've never had the privilege of meeting anyone who's so kind and caring, clever, considerate and confident, and who's as loving as Vishelle. I really am a fortunate man. And having come here to South Africa, having seen her family and the amount of love they have for her, I can see why you have become the wonderful person you are. I hope I can make you as happy. So I just want to give you this gift as a token of my feelings for you, Vishelle.
Thank you very much, Sanjith. Well done. And those words, as you could see, really come from the heart. And as Sanjith said, Vishelle actually needs no introduction. All of us here are close family and friends. And we've had functions to celebrate Vishal's 21st birthday and her graduation. And all her successes and achievements we all are very well aware of. I'd just like to backtrack a little bit as to how Vishelle has come to meet Sanjith. And since completing her medical career at the Ambedkar Medical College in Bangalore, Vishelle returned home, where she completed her South African exams as well as her UK exams. And then in October last year, Vishelle went over to England, where she's been working since then. And it was at the Bedford Hospital where Vishelle met Sanjith. And she is also now at the Bedford and Houghton NHS Trust, also in the psychiatry department. So ladies and gentlemen, we can see not just personality-wise, but academic careers. This chemistry is really strong between the two of them. And we know that they are going to have a very promising and bright future together. So without further ado, I'd like to call upon Vishelle to say a few words. Vishelle.
Good evening to my dear family and friends. Firstly, I'd like to congratulate Vishen on his success. I have been there with Vishen, alone with Vishen for many, many years, and I know that he's faced many difficulties through his academic career. But as we all know, adversity builds character, and along the way, not only has he become a good doctor, but he's evolved and grown into a good person. I can definitely vouch and say that Vishen has grown into a good doctor and a responsible young man. If I may say so myself, I'm really, really proud of you. While celebrating Vishen's success, I would like to let you all know how much we're missing Rochelle today and how much I wish she was here. In celebrating all these lovely occasions today, I really do miss her. Roshi, when you watch the video, you have to know that you've been thought of. Vishen, Rochelle, and I have been very, very fortunate and blessed. We have been blessed with parents who have given us everything in this world, who have put our happiness ahead of theirs. Only very, very lucky people are blessed to be surrounded by such loving parents and such a loving family. To top it off, the cherry on the top, having been surrounded by so many loving people all these years, being supported and being given everything of the best, I met Sanjith, who has been the cherry on top in my life. I was very, very lucky to meet him while working in the UK. Not only does he compliment and complete me, but he compliments my family as well. Not only has he made me into a better doctor, but he makes me into a better person. I hope that you enjoy your stay with us, and hopefully I can make you as happy as you do me. Again, to Vishen, enjoy your success and everything of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, to all of you, I hope you have a pleasant evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishelle. Those were very sweet words indeed. And now, on behalf of all of us, congratulations and best wishes to Vishen as well. There's going to be congratulations all the way to you as well. Well done. We're very proud of you. And also to Sanjith and Vishelle. On behalf of all of us, we'd like to wish you well with your forthcoming examinations and your future plans. May the love, the bond, trust, and understanding that you found in each other grow each day and bring you closer to each other, and may you enjoy all the happiness that you deserve. Okay. And I'd like to call upon Roy now to propose the toast.
Vishelle, Vishen, Sanjith, and honored guests. Before I propose the toast, I too wish to welcome the three important people from London and Bangalore, respectively. Tonight's get-together has been designed especially for them, and therefore much planning has been done to ensure that all parties involved and all parties' involvement and participation were meticulously executed. Much has been said about Vishelle when she had qualified over 2 years ago. Tonight has been arranged particularly for Vishen in order to recognize him for the very purpose for which he left the shores of this country to India. Today he returns home, albeit temporarily, to celebrate his sweet taste of success with his friends and families. He has certainly made me a very proud uncle, and I'm sure that I speak on behalf of all our guests this evening. In proposing the toast, I ask all of you to stand and join me in the dual celebration, the official proposal of Vishelle and Sanjith, and on the other hand, Vishen's qualification. We pray and ask the Lord to give them good health, peace, and prosperity in all their future endeavors. To all three of you, if you all could rise. In conclusion, it's an apt moment for us to join in and sing For They Are Jolly Good Fellows. Perfect. Will everyone please join? For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us, and so say all of us, so say all of us. For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows. And so say all of us. Hip hip, hip hip, hip hip.
And so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
Namaste and good evening to all of you. Sorry, my back is behind you. I too wish to extend my quota of welcome to all of you present here tonight. Again, a very special welcome to Sanjith and Vishelle. We've never had the pleasure of meeting. They landed, incidentally, in Durban this morning at about just after 1 o'clock. So we have never had the pleasure of meeting them. And Vishen landed on Friday afternoon. So there has been much social interaction amongst us. In January of 2002, I stood here at this very venue, at this platform, and I spoke, in 2000. Thank you, Veena. In 2000, that's 2.5 years ago. And we gave all the accolades to Vishelle in the same manner which we are doing tonight for Vishen. So Vishelle's moment of glory is now history, so we will not talk about you, Vishelle. However, we are very, very proud of you nonetheless. Maintain your dignity, your professionalism, your sweetness, your beauty. I think we are very, very proud. But of course, to Sanjith, yes, you certainly have made a point. You are very proud to get Vishelle's hand. And I think, Vishelle, you are very proud to get Sanjith's hand. All suffice it to say that we wish you all the best. Now let's talk about the man of the moment, Vishen.